This is my Hytale character. He's a pretty cool guy. He looks a lot like me, I think. We're going to jump into my own world. We have not created one. All right, so we're going to jump into some Hytale. I'm pretty excited about giving this a shot. So we'll see what we can get into with the adventures. There you go. No drops on death. Yep, none. Because I am a cheating person, and that's how I want to play the game. We're in a cave thing. You can do this, which I think is pretty cool. I always do that. Yeah, I think so too, especially because you only get a certain amount of time to be able to go pick it back up, and I'm not about to go adventuring and lose everything, so just saying. Dancing cricket, yeah. Yeah. I appreciate that you all can appreciate that I don't want to have to deal with that, because we're all in the spirit of making the games the most enjoyable experience, right? So I appreciate that you can appreciate that. I'm gonna pick up this statue, even though I have no, I probably shouldn't be focusing on this, so one moment. Okay. I did think for a second that I broke it, but I guess not. So yeah, this game is freaking awesome. It's procedurally generated, so it just goes on and on and on and on. And I tested it. I legitimately tested it. I made a creative world, and on creative world you can click the map, and right here it'll say teleport, and so you can just teleport. And so I would go as far as the map would let me and teleport, and I did that for an hour. And oh my god, the map just goes and goes and goes, and I mean, it's ridiculous how big this world is. Insane. And I mean, I can only imagine, you know, what the underground looks like, because obviously everything underneath of it's got some stuff going on too. So, yeah, it's incredible. This game is huge. I do not need extra stress when I'm gaming. Same, exactly the same. And I'm not into that. I mean, I already get kind of a little bit panicky when I go underground anyway, just because I don't want to lose any of my stuff, and I don't want to die, you know, and all that, so it's just one less thing I have to worry about. And I'm here for it. Alright, so we gotta get some more scrap, or plant fiber. I don't need my candle in my hand right now. Did Buck ever get out from the underground yesterday? You know, I'm not 100% sure. I had to end up going to bed, so I was not there to see the endeavor at the end. Now, if we can have sliders for Fog, Mist, Shroud, I would be very happy. Yeah, that would be a pretty cool addition for sure. Alright, we need plant fiber. And then we can also go kind of... Oh, hello. Sir, I don't have time for you right now. Ow. Be pretty rad. I mean... Got some lavender flowers. Come on, where are all the... There we go. That's right. Instead of picking it, we gotta break it. I keep forgetting. This game is, you know, it's kind of funny because I never really had much interest in playing Minecraft. But my little cousin loves this game. He plays it all the time, or Minecraft. He plays Minecraft all the time and wants me to play with him. And so when I found out about this one, I immediately told him about it, and so he's been really excited about giving it a shot. He's currently taken all of his testing and everything So he can't really game too much, but when he does, he's gonna really love it. I can... Oh, look, a box. I love that. Just freaking random loot. You know what? Let's just take this with us. We're just gonna have this. Yep, this will be ours. Yeah, I fall asleep. It happens. Okay, we should probably... Is this wood? I guess it is. I haven't decided... I mean, I kind of gravitate a little bit more towards first person. And I know that I feel like I should probably play way more in third, but I don't know. Both are pretty great. I love the ability to be able to jump back and forth. And it not just be building. You know, you can do it whenever. And I'll also admit that, you know, I didn't think that I'd be kind of into just putting a bunch of blocks together and building stuff, but it's been pretty fun, honestly. It started... Yeah, sliders. It started a mod just too big and made it its own game, right? I think so, yeah. I think it was like... It was a whole thing. The Hytale people created this mod thing, and then it kind of blew up from there. I think Buck knows way more about it than I do. Because, in fact, it is his fault that we're playing this. And I mean that respectfully and thankfully as well. Because, obviously, I mean, I had not... I would have heard about it one way or the other, probably, just because of, you know, Twitch being the way that it is now. But, you know, the funny thing is that Buck has known about this game for, what, 5, 10 years now or whatever, however long? And there are a lot of people know about it. Like, I was talking to Captain. He comes over every once in a while, Finu, about it. And he was always him and Lenny always played a lot of Minecraft together and stuff. So I was like, you guys would love this game. He's like, yeah, I knew all about it. I'm looking forward to getting it sometime. And so a lot of people already knew about it before I even did. And the fact that you get really cool capes, you can't beat that, right? I think that's pretty rad. Okay, we have a lot of sticks already. A lot of sticks already. Let's make a sword. Already have one of those. And some torches. There we go. In 2018, the Hypixel team behind one of the largest Minecraft servers announced a trailer for their own block-inspired game. It was acquired in 2020 by Riot Games after a lot of hype, then it proceeded to change the whole game and engine over 5 years. Yeah, because they had said that the game is already like 3 versions ahead of what we're playing right now, but this version of the game was already ready, so they went ahead and packed and shipped it, which is what we're playing now. And then eventually, once they feel comfortable with releasing and restructuring everything that Riot fucked up, I guess, that they're gonna release it over time, which, you know, it's not too bad. I'm hoping for the best. I hope that the release is gonna be really cool. I saw some of the roadmap stuff that they had announced and was looking at, and I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. I mean, we're not really doing much now. We're just kind of walking in circles, but I just living in the world right now is it's a good time. Is this marble? Because if it is, that's gonna be good. Oh, my mod doesn't work. What the fuck? I think I gotta turn the mod on in my world. There we go. That's why. November 2025, Riot announced that they were canceling the Hytale project. The former owner, Simon, made a blind offer to purchase the game so it wouldn't die, so Riot agreed. They had to roll back a ton of what Riot did to get a somewhat stable and rehired 30 of the original devs. That's amazing. I love that. It's a good story, man. I mean, really, from the... You're not wrong to want to support these guys, because, I mean, they deserve it, man. I mean, this game is awesome. Riot's probably killing themselves right now. Don't ever buy a game from Riot, yeah. They've never really... I used to know some people who worked there. Hytale launched in early access a couple months later in January. Nice. That is really cool. Yeah, I mean, these guys, supporting these guys is good times. And I mean, if you are ever curious about just what the game is doing and what the community is talking about, go to the Discord, man. I mean, people have been making all kinds of not only. Oh, and I should mention too, though, that the entirety of the game is open to anybody who wants to create content for it. So literally, I could go right now and download the tools that they use to make this game and make whatever model I wanted. And it's really fucking cool. I mean, people have been making some cool shit. They got like Star Wars inspired stuff already. They've got like orcs and wizards and stuff. It's really neat. Oops, wrong narration. The system goes online August 4th, 1997. No, I'm just kidding. Human decisions are removed from strategic defense. Skynet became... Uh-oh. We're a little past date on that one. There's a bear over here. He's looking at me. I don't like it. There was a POV somewhere. I don't even remember where it was now. Sorry, wrong narration. Okay. I think it was over here. I want to go that way and avoid the bear at all costs. Can you stop? I have like 9 hours of work, but all I want to do is cancel my clients and go play Hytale. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'm resound to the fact that I really need to do a bunch of exploration. That is what we really need to do, just to get all the iron and all the copper and all the things. Hey, sir. I don't know. I just feel like the combat feels good for the most part. I mean, it could use a little bit of a little bit of help, but oh my god, there's a ladder and there's track down there. That is amazing. We need to live here. How easy is it to get into if you never... Della, I have never played Minecraft. I never really liked Minecraft that much. I only have, I would say that I played it a handful of times with my cousin, and that's about it. It's very approachable. This game is easy. If you play any survivor builder, it's, WA, the combat and everything is exactly the same. And a lot of just the logic behind, most of those types of games are what fuel this one. So it makes for a good time. It is very easy, yeah. Wait, maybe if I bring my Switch controller out here, I can hold it and watch. And holy watermill, I'm pretending to play. Katie, that's what they used to do to me when I was little. Is that my brother would give me the controller. And he was actually really smart. I'll give him that. We played Sonic. And obviously, if you played Sonic, you know that you can Tails will come every once in a while. And I was solely convinced that I can control Tails and play the game and play with him. And I just sat there and did that for years and thought I was playing. Much to his agreement, surely, because I was convinced. Nice. That's about my level 2. I watched Buck play yesterday and it didn't look crazy hard. It really isn't. Once you get better weapons, obviously you're gonna do more damage. You gotta be able to block stuff, and you can die. There's a lot of stuff that's of varying difficulties to fight and so on. But obviously it's way more fun with friends, with people out there with you watching your back and stuff. Look at this. They made a tent out of... Can I have all... I wonder if I can make this. Holy shit, I can just... Okay, well, this is ours. Excuse me a second, I'm just gonna have this. Yeah, I think that you would probably really enjoy it. I mean, I haven't really done too much with the farming just yet, but I know that there's a lot of really neat stuff that you can do with the farming and the animals. You can't tame them yet, but you can capture them and take them back home and, you know, love them and feed them and whatnot. So we're probably going to be doing a lot of that once I get my base all kind of figured out and whatnot. So we have a lot of things to do today. And now I'm taking down this tent, because that's what I do with my life. And I don't know if anybody knew, also, that played this game, but one really cool mechanic is that you can just climb the chains. And I love it. It's fantastic. You just crawl down. I don't know if we're really ready for caving right now, but, well, this one's big. This is a big one. It goes way down there. Gotta be careful. Okay, well, it's good. It's good to know this is here. Oh, okay, we're leaving. We're leaving. We're outie. There's lots of danger down there, too. So we have to be careful about that. Alright, let me grab this, because I'm pretty sure it's mine. Nope, it's not. Okay. I do have a tendency, one fun thing that I end up doing a lot of the time is that I'll get to fighting with my candle in my hand, and then I'll try to block with it, and then I'll end up throwing it somehow. I don't know how I do it, but it's always on the ground. Yeah, see, there it is. So I'm not sure how I'm doing that, but it's a thing you got to keep your eye out, because there's a chance that you're gonna be somewhere where you're gonna need your light, and you're not gonna have it, and you're gonna wonder what happened, and that's probably what happened. I'm still in this bed too. For now, I'll just make that into my spawn spot. And maybe we'll find some other boxes over here as well. I do hope you're having a good day, though, Della. I'm so glad that it's Friday. Everybody's going to have a great weekend. I can already feel it. So, yeah, we can crawl down there later if we want. There's some traps. We got to be careful of that. But it looks like there's some copper down there. So that'll be nice to have. There's copper right here. That's not copper. That's mushrooms. So that's what we did. I wonder what that number 1 is there for. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is go out here to the Forgotten Temple. And the reason why is because that will start kind of the adventuring. It'll kind of start the RPG aspect of it. You gotta go over here into this portal, and I'll show you why we go over there. And then we can start kind of exploring and building and doing all the things. But it's important to go do this first, I feel. Just so you can start everything going on, and then you don't feel like you have to backtrack at all. So that's kind of why we're going to shoot for it. Okay. So we're just going to keep on going over here. Appreciate you all being here and hanging out with us today. Fox. Oh, a little mouse. There's some sheep. Who said I needed a sheep? I think it was Buck. There they are. Glad to be here hanging with you guys. I pushed through work. It's been rough over here. These long shifts have been... I have my days all blurring together. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it calms down for you. You're able to kind of take it a little easier than you have been. I know it's been wild out there just for everybody. But I'm glad to be able to provide you a place where you can hang out and, you know, make the day go by a little faster at least. But they're so cute. Horizon, Buck, and myself. So you learn your lesson and you're taking notes. Well, that's what we're here for, is to try to help the best we can. Of course, we want that light and the statue. because that's what we do. I think I'm gonna take this block too, because that's a fancy block. Who does this? Builds like this. These marble slabs aren't doing me any favors. It's like they just put random pieces over here. It's kind of wild. But this is refined marble, I think, or marble brick. It's the fancy shit, guys. Yeah, hopefully you got the weekend off. You're gonna be able to get into some gaming and or whatever you do on your time off. You need certain level of pick. Not. I mean, I think collectively it just takes longer for you depending on what variation of block you have. Or like I'm using a Kruben right now and it's working pretty good. I know the iron ones, they probably would hit this like maybe 2 times. I think I hit this 4 times. Fortunately, we are mandatory Saturdays. Crazy workload, and they notified us yesterday that they increased it only to 4, from 4 to 6. Yikes. I mean, hopefully you're making decent money at least. I mean, that's the only thing that makes it worth it. Yeah, I mean, that's wild. We used to have mandatory overtime days like that at my old job, and it was wild. You know, there would be just a day where you had to come in. I'm getting all these marble blocks because I plan on building a lot with marble later on, so hella overtime at least. And with holiday pay, and you get 2 days off this weekend. Whew. Hell yeah. I'm glad to hear all that. So there is a silver lining. Exactly. And, you know, potentially you might have a fancy new awesome game to play, too. I mean, you can't go wrong there. Alright, then we're going to throw this dirt block away. We're running into some problems with storage, which is pretty common for me. I want this, too. I can eat this. Does that give me glow? That'd be cool. Am I glowing? Nope. I'm not glowing. You're right about the new game. I've been poking around because I totally want one as a little treat to me. You should. You really should. I mean, I think that this one has a lot of playability. You know, a lot of people are going to spend tons of time in this game, which is going to make it really great. If, you know, because there's always going to be just a little bit of, you know, there's just going to be a little bit of people kind of fighting it and saying, oh, I'm only loyal to Minecraft or whatever, and then they finally play it and they're like, oh yeah, we've been missing out all this time. It'll only take them a little while to finally come in and play it, I think. So, new save? Yeah, so this is I'm doing a personal save right now, but good morning, Horizon. I hope you're well, dude. We're just gonna start Cricketopia World as well. Okay, well, you just de-aggro right away. Cool. It does a spin thing. It's real bad. It's real rough. That. But you can block pretty much everything, so that's good. Until you run out of stamina, that is. We were definitely not ready for this. Ow. Ow. Sir. He did. Said that there was furniture and I was sold. Try to buy a house all the time in Minecraft. Yeah, so there's some pretty cool furniture in this game that you can make. It's a good time. Not loyal. It was just easy to play. I hated it first. 14 years later, you're still playing it. And yeah, you might have just found a better version of that game that you absolutely love. And I think if you look at it that way, then there's a lot of good things about this game. I think that people will finally figure it out. Joe, how you doing? Welcome on in, dude. I hope you're well. Appreciate you being here. There's loads of additional furniture mods and creative free space. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to looking into the mods as well. I know there's a lot to it. Whoa, there's some silver up in here. That's cool. Silver ore. All right, let's drop that. I'm gonna take. It's coal. Yeah. Here, have some rope. I'll trade you. It's worth it, I promise. My pickaxe is about to break, which is not great, but we have enough materials to make another one. Looking into doing some creative and do some building blueprints. Yeah, I mean, that's an aspect of the game horizon that I think I would really like to do as well. Obviously, with your history and all of that, I think that you will probably be a little more... yeah, I think that you would probably have better luck with that, but I am really interested in kind of playing around with it and just seeing what kind of blueprints, what kind of things we can make. So I look forward to trying them out. It does, yeah. Yeah, especially in games like this. I mean, you know, I'm just surprised, actually, that there isn't a building voxel game for Legos. They've tried so many times because, trust me, I've played it. There used to be this, I think it's called Lego Creations, but damn, I used to play that game. It was a Lego builder MMO or some variation of that. I'm sure you probably played it or have heard of that. Lego Worlds, that's what it was, yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty cool game. I like that a lot. I mean, it had like a loose story, you know, and you kind of ran around, but you could build whatever you wanted. And it was pretty cool. Lego Universe. I can't remember. There's too many games these days. It would have if you knew what date, then I could probably give you a better idea of which one it was. But anyway, it was one of the two. Worlds with the Minecraft. Yeah, I mean it was long before Minecraft. This is when I was a kid. Like in the 90s, mid 90s. Lego Fortnite Survival wasn't bad. I didn't play that one. Okay, he's got Clops is his name. I love it. Why couldn't we have one eye? I want to be a Cyclops. I guess you could maybe, these berries in my hand. Yeah, Universe was 2010. Oh yeah, I was long. It was definitely a lot longer than that. No, it must not have been either of them then. What game was it? I'm pretty sure it was called... Yeah. Oh, maybe it was just called Lego Creator. There it is. Yeah, Lego Creator. It came out in 1998. This game does not look anything like I remember it. Holy shit. It looks real bad. Don't look at it. Don't look too close. Hey, Scott, how you doing? Welcome on in. I hope you're well. Appreciate you being here. I hope all is well. Oh, and the biggest of not all... Yeah, we're doing really good, and that's no problem, Geek. I know you got a lot on your plate today. I hope everything goes well for you, my friend. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us, though. Okay, we're going to talk to this guy. So we got some memories of some stuff. There's a minnow down here we can grab, and a frog, I think. I am not on Buck's server currently. I will be playing on his server a little later. I'm currently just playing on my own. I'm going to start at my own little world just so I can kind of build things and not mess up anybody else's stuff. And, you know, we're going to have a lot of random shit everywhere. So I just wanted to kind of have a place where I can just have my creative freedom and do what I want to do without messing anybody else up too.
Drink up, bitch, it's
Chase Scott, we appreciate you being here. I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for the hydrate as well, Joe. Got ad starting in 30 seconds. We'll probably just go ahead and continue on. I haven't really gotten into too much yet, so we got some time. I mean, that was really all I wanted to do, is just make sure to get in there and get the memories before we come across too many things. Because it's going to make it easier for us in the long run. The squirrel, I don't know if we got... Yeah, there we go. So, I mean, we literally just got like 5 more memories. Which is cool. So that means that... I guess it is server-based, then. The memories are anyway. Okay, how many we got now? Decorative chests and eternal seeds. Cool. Yeah, so we'll be playing over there on Buck's server before too long. I got kind of a village, or a pretty decent base going on over there right now. Not too bad. But we'll be playing over there this weekend for sure. I was thinking that last night when I saw the memories was more than I thought. Yeah, because I had thought that the memories were based solely on your avatar. But I guess not. But I think it still is individual, though. It's not server-based, so as you go through all the things that you're going to do, it won't affect anybody else. Okay, so this is not great. You know what? We have a bed. Let's just go ahead and take... Do we? Yeah. There we go. Boink. We're gonna go to sleep. All the mods are updated. Cool. Do you have the standard edition? I do. Yeah, I only bought the lowest tier. So they're villagers, but only in this area. You know, they're not though, Katie, because Buck is currently on his server living with a bunch of them, in the real world. So I don't know how he ended up getting with that clan, but he did. And so they're everywhere. Whoa, that was interesting. Okay. All right, I guess that's gonna be our spawn spot from now, or for right now, until we can find a better place to live. Let's go down here. Is that where my marker was? Oh, it's the opposite. There it is. They hate me. They hate me, and 2 died accidentally. Wow. Wow, you're killing off the people slowly but surely, huh? Only you, Buck. Only you. They hate me. They wave so nicely to me when I'm over there, and, you know, if I could understand what they were saying, I'm sure they'd say nice things about you too, you know? This is an orc camp, I bet you. It looks orky. I do not have a lot of, I don't have a lot of reason to be over here. In creative, you can place villagers. Oh, that's cool. I did play a little bit with, I played a little bit with the creative mode. I like that you can teleport everywhere. I just wanted to really kind of just see what the map looked like. You know, different parts of it. And I teleported, and I just set a timer for 30 minutes, and I just went as far as I could. And damn, I mean, the map is huge, man. I mean, it took me ages to get all the way. It took me ages to get back. It was pretty crazy. All right, so we probably shouldn't be digging in this right now. There's 2 orcs over here and a wolf. Okay, I gotta grab this iron if I can. Guess that's pretty crucial. Oh yeah, lettuce. Uh-oh. I heard you. I think there are teleporters in normal mode. There are, yeah. I mean, I haven't unlocked them yet. I think you have to do the alchemist table or whatever before you can do any of that. So it's gonna take a while because you need a lot of materials to upgrade your workbenches. Okay, the fish would be nice to have. The lettuce would be the best though. So that route, I'll get rid of these. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. You play the best games? You know, I mean, you really can thank Buck for all of this. It's, he's the one that plays the best games. He always, has the best suggestions of all games that come out. And really, 90% of the ones that I play are because of him. But yeah, we can blame Buck indeed. I appreciate it because I probably won't be able to play them all. I mean, that's fair. That's what we're here for. Play the games, that, you know, we don't have time for. I wonder what this is. Is this a valley or a, I like that mountain. I'm always up to blame someone else? Exactly. Why do you think I have a command for it? Everybody loves it. I'm a big fan myself. You know, one mod, I don't know if anybody else has been searching, but if there's a mod that you can do for, item placement? Not item placement. Why can't I block? Oh, I'm out of stamina. To, mark things on the map, that would be awesome. It took me a while to get there, I'm sorry. There's a lot of things that was happening at once. Yeah, the teleporters are going to be pretty cool to get. I'm excited about trying that out. Okay, we'll put those there. That's perfect. I don't want the bones. I want the sword. Because I think this is marble, right? Stone. Dirt. What? Okay. Chalk. It is chalk. Chalk is gross. It makes me mad. Because it's by my marble, and I can't do anything with it. That's a bear. You're gonna avoid him. Yep. Avoid that. Okay. More bears. Not saying hi to the bear? Nope. Not gonna happen. Not going to happen. I don't know. Did we talk to the deer yet? I think we have. Oh, they're mad at me. Fine. They did not like that, apparently. Okay. Kind of loving this. Should definitely go back up here, though, huh? And the way that you can climb in this game is kind of awesome. kind of like it up here. We could build a pretty awesome castle up here with bunches of different little areas. Yeah, we might need to focus our energy. Stop. Yeah, stop cleaning dogs and you'll have plenty of time. I know, right? I hope you've been doing well, Horizon. We appreciate you being here, dude. Hey, Loxy, how you doing? Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Ooh, Hytale. I know, right? We have, we've bought into the hype, and the hype is real, and it's awesome. And we are absolutely loving it. I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, we're doing really good, Loxy. Thanks for asking. We are trying out Hytale. This isn't the first time I've played it. It is still a first look, but I've played a couple of hours with my friend Buck on his server. So we decided to start our own and kind of make our own little land here and see exactly what kind of trouble we can get into. I know I need some more time for video games. I feel ya. What I've seen of Hytale, it's going to give Minecraft a run for its money. Oh yeah, it definitely already has. I mean, for me personally, I wasn't, I wasn't even a really big fan of Minecraft. So I thought that it was gonna bother me with like the blockiness, and all that, but I kind of adore it, and it's wonderful. I've been having all kinds of fun. My problem is I have such big ideas that takes hours and hours and hours. Yeah, right. I also have big ideas. I have a little bit more time to play, but then I just get distracted and don't do it, so there's problems. I like it because I bet my computer would run this. Yeah, definitely. That is definitely a good thing about it, too. Alright, we want those blocks to be in there. Let's put the leather in here. I don't really have... Oh, I should probably keep these, though. I'm going to need to make some more tools. Luckily, we got all kinds of stone rubble right here. That's going to be helpful. Is creative enough to know what to do in these games. I get into the game and I just stand there at the screen like, now what? Yeah. Well, I mean, that's one good thing about this game is because it isn't just one of those, a sandbox game. I'm so glad to be... Is that an oasis? Oh my god, we gotta go down there. I'm sorry I got distracted, Loxy. But, no, there's gonna be some a lot of RPG elements come into this game later on. And it's gonna breathe a lot of new life into it, and I think it's gonna appease a lot of the builders, I should say. So, I have high hopes for it, honestly. Right? That's my issue with games like this. I don't know what to do. I love Uncharted. If I get stuck on building ideas, there's always side quests to do instead, yeah. Is there a creative mode? There is. Yep. There is a full-fledged creative mode. I haven't actually made a... Well, I made one, but I didn't do too much with it. So you get a choice... there's 3 choices. Later on, there's going to be an adventure mode, which I would assume that there's going to probably be quite a bit more RPG elements over there than there are in exploration. And then there's creative, of course. Creative. And then creative is pretty neat. I mean, it lets you do a lot of things. Obviously, it gives you the ability to... Okay, this is new. Is this new? What's happening? So I guess it lets you go to which biome you want. Or maybe these are worlds. I don't even know now. What is this? Oh, okay. So this is a blank one, I think. That's cool. Yep. That's 100,000% flat. Holy hell. Well, time to dig down. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot to it. Just to be able to build, you can get all your blocks. Poop. It's funny. Do all the building. Furniture is really cool. I try not to look too close at this because I don't want to spoil myself too much. And then, of course, there's a bunch of tools you can do as well, which, that's pretty rad. I really love that a lot. Now, where are, the one thing that I want to know... Yeah, bombs. How much shit can we blow up? That's what I want to know. There we go. This should be enough. Okay. It doesn't do great. Oh, okay. So those are creative mode. Whoa. All right. Well, there's a lot. Prefab. Spawn entity. Okay, I can't do that. Instances. That's rad. Your character looks great. Well, thank you. He's pretty rad. I like him. He looks a lot like me. I'm hoping that there isn't going to be an entire feud with Minecraft devs crying copyright. That would suck. I don't know what... yeah, I'm not really sure how that's all going to go. I'm going back to my... Oops, that was the wrong one. I do really love that you can cancel in the middle of a load. That's pretty rad. So yeah, we'll probably spend a lot more time with the building here in a little bit. Once we get some of the adventuring and all that done. Yeah, it is nice. I'm pretty excited about what the game has to offer so far. Get rid of these. I have a giant build I always want to do in Minecraft, but never could do it. I bet I could do it here. Want to come help? Explore and bring back all the loot and supplies. Yeah, I mean, eventually we're going to probably have to just create a giant resource barn somewhere. So then we can just start putting stuff over there that's extra for everybody. I don't mind being a digger for somebody. I can dig around for a while for some people if you need some digging done. We need to get some more wood also, it looks like. Oh, we're going to have some interesting wood choices, looks like, too. Oh, that's wolves. I don't like that. We're going to be able to build some pretty cool little pits, though. That's going to be fun. Be able to have all kinds of crazy stuff down there. Of course, we got the water right there as well. I want to build things when I get an idea, but getting the supply is so tedious. It is. And there's a lot of resource worlds and stuff that you can go into if you really want to. I think that's what Chiselchip does with Enshrouded. Because he does massive builds. Unless he just hires somebody to do all of his farming for him. I'm not sure how all that works. But they have no claim on the Voxel world, so as long as the other stuff isn't copied, you should have no issue with it. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, I would have figured that it would have come up. There would have been something that had come up. A copyright infringement or something at some stage before they got to this point, you would think. It seems pretty weird that you could get this far and it still have a problem, Nice view? That's what I thought, K-Scott. That's where we're going to build a big giant castle up here, I think. I think it's going to be a good spot to do so. So we're going to need... Wow. Okay, I got marble. See, and the other problem is that we still need the marble. So I want to figure out a way to farm that without messing up the integrity of our area. There's one Shroud Depot. That's funny. Shroud Depot. Yeah, I'm sure people like him go to those types. Oh, it's chalk. Okay, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it now. It's all chalk. That's cool. I mean, I have a sneaking suspicion that building a structure or a castle on chalk could potentially have some issues. I like gathering supplies and find it relaxing. Yeah, me too. That's what I like to do when I'm just kind of about to go to sleep, you know, for the last hour or whatever. I'll just kind of dig or do something like that. Don't be a coward. I love the designs they use for the tools. It's nice to see the craft work details. It is. I enjoy it a lot. A lot of the workbenches, I think, the UI is pretty good. They did a great job. Now, see, if I had some iron, I could make that shovel. And that'd be pretty rad. We're kinda in trouble when it comes to that. Stone. Oh yeah, we should have plenty. Does chalk count? It does. Okay, so we did find a use for the chalk. Here we go. We're gonna need one of those, one of these. I heard on the radio today that there's a 85 grandmother that creates content playing Minecraft. I wonder if she's gonna get into this. She might. That's awesome, actually. I think I heard about her too. She was doing it for her, to get money for. I think her grandkid had cancer or something like that. So she was doing what she could. That's pretty awesome. Maybe she will have a whole new new career arc, you know? That'd be pretty cool. Got some silver. I think I got some iron in here too, right? Nope, I definitely was dreaming. No, I do. I was not dreaming, in fact. Imagine going to your grandmother's and see her building a big mansion fighting creepers. That would be pretty sick, yeah. I mean, just going to my grandmother's house and having a massive, awesome computer would be pretty sick, too. Because I remember playing like Sims on my grandmother's E-machine, if you all know what those are. It's like the Walmart special computers that you used to be able to get. It still worked, though, so miraculously. It was awesome. That is where I started. Yeah, oh, 100%, yeah. I want to find an old gateway computer someday. Oh, yikes. I might have a couple of casings I can send you. Well, you know, we recently went to my grandmother's because she had moved to a nursing home. And we found a lot of old computers and things. It was pretty interesting. Lots and lots of AOL discs, which I thought was pretty funny. There's a hoarding them. Remember the cow print boxes in the 90s? Those were awesome. Okay. New problem. Can't get down. It's not great. have to figure that problem out. Because I don't want to have to deal with these wolves. You'll survive. Probably. I have some food. I got a fish that I can eat if I need to. Man, that is a long drop, though. I mean, the jumping is kind of massive. Oh my god, there's some piggies. Hello, piggies. Wow, you're adorable. I'll come back for you. Yeah, I will. I'll probably end up building it. I just gotta remember. I gotta figure out. The reason why I haven't yet is I gotta figure out where I want my entrance to be. Like, what the main gate area. More than likely, it'll be right here. So our main way will be going up this way and then going up those rocks right there too. Where the red tree is probably how I'm gonna do it. It's crazy what the older generation kept hold of. My grandfather kept hold of a VHS he got when it first released in his Walkman. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, we found a lot of that stuff around my grandma's house. So I came down here. What did I come down here for? Wood, that's right. We need this wood anyway. Yeah, you may need things in the future, exactly. Just, you never know when it might come in handy. So we should probably take a trip down the underground, I would assume. So then that way we can start getting some materials. You still have your mini disc player? That's cool. I didn't hold on to a lot of my old stuff, unfortunately. I was pretty bad at that. Okay, it seemed like a good spot. I'm pretty sure there's those wolves over here, though. No, that's a problem. Maybe they'll just leave me alone. I'm sure that's how it'll be fine. This is fine. It needs a server for players to go play or go online. What does? We're gonna build it out of chalk. I hit a DVI cable somewhere. Not sure when it'll ever get to a point where I need one of those, but you really never know. I mean, I've got a box of old cords and stuff that I hold on to because you just never know when somebody. And I do a lot of thrifting, so we go to yard sales a lot, and you find some old stuff a lot of the time there. So you never know when you might need a piece of that to make it happen, or make it into something whole again. And now I seem to try to collect old tech with old consoles and whatnot. I have an NES, an SNES, a Genesis, and so on. Yeah, I ended up getting a couple of the old consoles that had been forgotten from grandkids and things like that. I mean, they didn't belong to me. I would never have done that, but I ended up with a plate. You, sir. Oh, you are not nice. You are not nice. Sword is awful. I've heard so much of my old stuff. Yeah, it's same. I moved around a lot when I started going on my own and everything. So I purged a lot of it and lost a lot of it. But I mean, good news is that, you could easily get the majority of that stuff back pretty, other than You know, some of the memories, I guess. The cables I do miss are the ones from the Wii. I don't know why, but they always were fun to match the colored wire. Oh, the component cables? Yeah, those suck. I hate component cables, actually. I worked for a satellite company for a good little chunk of time, and we used a lot of component cables for things. So maybe I'm just a little biased against them. So this wood is way easier to get to chop down for me. So we'll just get a bunch of this. I do hope that there is a way of being able to go underwater. I mean, I know that you can swim underwater, but you can't do it for too long. So I hope there's like I don't know, a boat or an air tank or something you can get later on. That'd be pretty rad. You work there for that long, you get tired of seeing them. Yeah, it does make a lot of sense. You've seen scuba tanks. Interesting. Okay. That's cool. Well, I would love to be able to make one of those, so maybe one day we'll get to. I need to get some better armor so we can fight that wolf. I've chose to live in not a great place. Let's see, where's the closest? There's got to be some caves up in here, I'm sure of it. Okay, the other bed is over there. Yeah, I mean, I personally have done very little exploring. I've only just explored a little bit underground with Buck, and then I've just been digging in my my cave. And that is what's good about this game, is literally if you just want to dig, hollow out like a whole mountain, which is what I'm doing, you can. Yeah, it does, right? It didn't make any sense at all. It's like you didn't have any arms in Minecraft. It was wild. And that might have been one of the reasons why it was just so hard for me to kind of get behind or enjoy playing. Light hide. Do you think that I was smart enough to put the light hide in there? I wasn't. Nope, we sure weren't. It's okay. All right, little bunny. I need. Oh, did you see the little hearts? Oh no, I feel bad. The price went up $5 for what? Oh, the game? What? Did it really? It's still, I mean, USD, it's $19.99. So maybe it's a currency thing. Benny, how you doing, my dude? I hope you're doing well. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. How are things going for you? How did your Hytale adventures go? Please go follow my friend Benny. He's awesome. He's been a good friend of mine for a number of years now. Met over in when Dinkum first came out. Which seems wild that it's already been like 5 years, 7 years that that all happened. Hey, no worries, Loxy. We appreciate you being here. I hope you have a great day. Good luck with your League of Legends ranked. I know you're gonna kick all the butt and take all the names. I mean, there's 3 tiers to the game, but $24.99. I think the other one is like $50, and the last one's $60 or something like that. I had it pulled up a second ago. But I done lost it. Man. Now I gotta do something. Hang on a second here. Bear with me 1 second. I guess it wasn't on that email. There it is. Well, I guess Buck and I are going to be playing, I think it's Apogea is how they say that. So we're into Apogea now, which is going to be a good time. You're welcome, Buck. You're welcome. No, it's not that. It's some. It's like It's kind of like Dreadmist we were playing the other day. Oh, thanks for the shouty. Liking the game so far. Many hours going to be spent resource gathering and building. Yeah, you're probably one of the best when it comes to resource gathering and building. Actually, highly inspired by all that you do over there, Benny. And I'm glad to see that you come to join us over on the Purple app, my dude. You're gonna really enjoy it. I hope your streaming journey has gone well. Anything I can do to help, you let me know. The real Apogea comes from Apo region of France, which is everything else is just sparkling MMO. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, right? I could be saying it wrong. The more expensive ones are just character skins, and you're not really worth the advanced price unless you really want to support them. Obviously, such a professional at combat, I don't need to fight mobs. So professional, never died once. You know, I don't have that luxury, unfortunately. I did also lose my bed, so we've kind of been standing here waiting for the for the day to come back. It's like a castle down here. Let's go see what's up over here. Maybe I should build some boxes and put some stuff away. That might help too. And we'll make it easier for us to find this later on. I'm definitely not a coward, just tactical retreating. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. What the thing is if you get to come home with all of the things that you went out to collect, you have won. I struggle with that a lot. We often don't come home with what we went out for, which is why I change the rules where it doesn't drop when that happens. Because I like to cheat at life. Oh yeah, I needed some wood, right? For... We have these, okay. So I can make... We did that. We don't need the furniture one right now. I'm the builder resource gatherer on the team. Very nice. You have a little team over there with people playing with and whatnot. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, what you did with Island Pardizio, I think is what you called it. Island Pardizio. I mean, that was probably some of the best shit I've ever seen built over in Dinkum. And Dinkum's actually a lot like this game. I mean, you know, structure just with how the block system kind of works and whatnot. So it's kind of rad. I think that this is going to be a really good transition for you, and knowing what you could, what your potential is and what you've come up with before, I'm really excited to see what you come up with today, or in this game. It's going to be a good time. Okay, now we have a big giant box. Good times. Literally just going to put all the junk in there. Okay, maybe we should keep these. You know, I didn't grab any meat. That's kind of odd. Love the survival crafting genre. Not much of a professional at the survival. Me either. And honestly, I turn a lot of it off. I'm awful at it. But I am old enough now to know that if it's something that's going to make me not want to play it, then by all means, get rid of it and just play the game you want to play, you know? So I'm here for it. battle axe. Okay, these are weapons. One more of these. 5 iron, you son of a bit. Okay, you son of a biscuit. Surviving. I don't survive. I just turn off all the surviving mechanics of the game and try my best. So thank you all for being a part of our stream. I hope you all have a great night, and don't forget to like and subscribe.